Hello and welcome to the last of my technical bakes for 2016's Great British Bake Off. No more baking after this. Ooh. So it's the final technical challenge, and this one's a pretty simple one. I think you just need to do a classic bake for the last one, and it's a Victoria sandwich. Pretty simple. It's an hour and a half to do it. Timer is set. So, for the last time, on your marks, get set, bake! Okay, so the ingredients: 225 grams of self-raising flour, 225 grams of caster sugar, 225 grams of unsalted butter, 4 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, it's a fairly simple recipe. Everything goes in a bowl and you mix it together. Then chuck it in the oven. Put my flour in here. Have my sugar going in. Butter going in. So shove those eggs in there, and a level teaspoon of baking powder. That's about a level teaspoon. Shove that in there. It's the all-in-one method, so just chuck it all in a bowl, mix it together. Okay, 1 cake mix done. Okay, so I've got 2 20cm cake tins, and I've greased them with a bit of butter and lined them with some baking paper. This now goes into here. Just smooth these off. Okay, so here are my 2 tins of cake mix. These are going in a preheated oven at 160 fan for 25 minutes. So in they go, onto the middle shelf. Set my timing card. The raspberry jam ingredients, only 2 ingredients. You've got 200 grams of raspberries and 250 grams of jam sugar. Okay, so raspberries in the saucepan. Mash them up. Okay, sugar. So just going to leave that there until the sugar has melted, and then it'll start boiling, and we'll leave that for about 5 minutes. Okay, so I've just been boiling this jam for about 5 minutes, and it's nearly ready to come off, and then we're just going to leave it to cool. But it smells really nice. Boiled the raspberries and the sugar for 5 minutes, and now it's going to go into a baking tray to cool, and then I'll stick it in the fridge to set. But it smells really nice. So I just got my jam in the baking tray, just going to leave it to cool, hopefully it'll be ready when everything else is. Sponges are just finished in the oven for about 25 minutes. Looking quite nice. Nice and golden brown and springy to the touch. So you know it's done, and they're coming away from the edges as well. So I'm just going to leave them to cool for a few minutes, and I'm going to put them on a wire rack to cool fully while I make my buttercream. Okay, so a couple of ingredients for the buttercream: 100 grams of unsalted butter and 200 grams of icing sugar. I'm going to beat the butter so it's nice and smooth, And then I'm going to sift the icing sugar into there and add a bit of milk just to make it bind together a bit easier. Just going to use my bake-off spoon to beat the butter. Make sure it's nice and smoother. Okay, so the cakes have cooled a bit. I'm just going to put them onto this wire rack. But apparently it says to avoid getting any wire rack marks, I use a tea towel, like so. Turn it the other way. So that one's there. Turn, lift. Oh, there we go. And then onto the wire rack. There we go, pretty simple. And now these are just going to cool over inside. So I've softened the butter in the bowl now. And I'm just going to sieve in half of the icing sugar. Sieving away, sip, 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 sip. There we go. So that's done, and now I just need to, whisk it up again. Probably a bit too much. Let's shove a tea towel over this. The uses of the tea towel. Number 2, stop icing sugar getting everywhere. Stop! Stop! Oh. Right. Oh, Jesus. No! Stop! 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 Oh my God! I don't think mixing it is going to work. I need to just mash it in. Okay, we'll just carry on doing this. Ow! Ow, my hand! Ow! Add a tablespoon of milk, just to make it a bit easier to bind together. And the rest of the icing sugar in. God. Oh my God. Such a mess, icing sugar. Such a mess. Okay, so everything has cooled down now. It's time to assemble. I've put one of the cakes upside down on my serving tin plate. And now I'm going to put some jam on the top and then pipe the buttercream on, put the top on, and then sprinkle it with caster sugar. Get a nice thick layer of jam on the bottom of this. Nice thick layer of jam on the bottom there. And now I'm just going to pipe the buttercream. Got my buttercream in a piping bag. I'm just going to pipe a load of globs, technical word. There you go, doesn't look too bad. I'm just going to pop the top on and then sprinkle it with caster sugar, and we are done. Top going on. There we go, one Victoria sandwich done. And with about 10 minutes left. Not too bad on my last bake. Let's have a taste. Oh, sounds nice. Nice, nice good layers though. Nice. I think there. Some taste. Oh. Very nice. Sponge is nice and light. Jam's nice and sweet. The buttercream is very nice as well. Classic Victoria sandwich. Nailed it. Oh, lovely. Okay, so that's it. That's all the bakes done. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed them all. I hope I've entertained you. Pretty sure in every bake I nailed it. I've learnt quite a few different things. So I've learnt how to make a jam, learnt how to make meringue, learnt how to make caramel, I've learnt how to make praline, which is kind of a caramel, loads of other different things. Bake some stuff that I've never even heard of, like those damp noodles, never heard of them before. What's my favourite one? I did like the jumbles, the Tudor biscuits. Those are quite nice. And they're quite simple to make, so I may make them in the future again. I'll tell you what the most annoying one was. That marjolaine. Oh my god, that took forever. That took like a whole day for me to do. I'm never ever doing that one again. I've also learnt that they cost a lot of money. It's far too expensive. Buying all the equipment, all the ingredients. Well, at least I've got, you know, quite a lot of stuff now for the future. Half my kitchen, I guess. Baking is also very messy, and there's a lot of washing up at the end, which, you know, people on the bake-off don't have to do. But overall, it is worth baking everything because the taste's very nice, and I've learnt lots of different things for the future. So maybe in the new year, I'll make some different things. I'll bake some other things. If you've got any suggestions, just chuck them my way, and I'll see what I can do. But for now, and until next time, bye bye. Look at what icing sugar does. It gets everywhere. This is top of my microwave. Icing sugar on top of my microwave. Ridiculous.